Hey friend, as promised, I wanted to record my experience with the BTC Robot. Did a quick review on BTC Robot and I actually liked the idea of investing in something so new and so revolutionary as the Bitcoin, okay? So what I did was actually bought the robot, okay? Now there's three plans you can get. And what I went for obviously is the platinum because 3 years of free trading, etc. Just I wanted to go all in, all right? This one here, it's a program that you put on your computer, and when your computer's on, it works. I want something hands off, so the gold plan was a pretty good deal, but I also wanted to just get maximum, so I don't have to deal with headaches in the future. I think you can upgrade if you get this one here, but nevertheless, this is what I got. Okay, so it's pretty cool. The only thing I'm going to tell you, it's a little bit of a process, and don't be scared about it because I've went through it, so I can pretty much tell you what's going to happen. So if depending upon where you're at, if you're in the States, if you're in Europe, etc., they basically got a guide. Let me just show you here. If you're in the States, here's pretty much where you're going to basically deposit money. What they do is deal with this company BTC, okay? And you can see that there's US and there's Bitcoins already here. Now what I did was deposited American $1,100, and it ended up taking 4 or 5 days. Started getting me worried, but nevertheless it did work. It was deposited, and they automatically, what ends up happening is the robot automatically converts this with trading to Bitcoin. So I've already got 7.9 Bitcoins with $1,070. Okay, now it's very simple. I'm from Canada, so the method that I used, all I did was went to the USD, okay, and then click deposit, and then selected international wire transfer, and this is pretty much the information. Very important element, okay? Make sure that the details of payment, these details are included in your wire transfer, okay? Wire transfer, when you send money, you can't ever get it back or whatever, right? My bank didn't send this information, but they appended it afterwards. So anyway, I got credited, and that's all good. That was my experience, okay? Now, minimum allowed is $500. I deposited 1,100. It ended up coming into this account for 1,070. Don't ask me what the transition is, but they won't accept from U.S. banks, okay? I'm from Canada again, all right? So if you're from the U.S., you're going to pick the Bitcoin, Coinbase, I mean, and then deposit money into there and then transfer it over. They explain that all in the guide, okay? Nevertheless, my money's in this account. So then what you're going to do is click on API keys, and they explain this, but I just want you to understand what's going on. Once you get your robot, and this is my robot, it's doing the work for me already, and then you put your API keys here and secret, clicks on and save. Right now I have medium risk, okay? And now I'm going to tell you something. I've seen the Bitcoin since I've bought this program, and waiting for money to transfer, it's been down as low as 110. Okay, now if you take a notice here, it's already up to 121. Okay, and the robot, what it did was bought already at that level, and you can see I'm already down. I've lost money with this, and that's okay because I've seen this thing grow. And how the BTC robot works and how you make money is it waiting for the Bitcoin to rise in value, and you can see it's actually risen from $1.10 per Bitcoin, okay? It used to be $10 a year ago. One Bitcoin used to cost $10. Now it costs you $1.21 today. I've seen it in the last 4 or 5 days be $1 and $110 per Bitcoin. So you can see it goes up in value. Now, a lot of people are waiting for it to go up in value, but what the BTC robot does is obviously buys when it's low and sells when it's high, and it does that continuously. So that's why you end up making money. And basically what I did was absolutely nothing. It took the money that I deposited. Okay, you can see I'm down because it was 1,070. It automatically, with these API keys and secret keys, it automatically logged into the BTC account right here, pulled that information and started trading. And you can see the trades right here. So you can see now I have 7.95 Bitcoins. Okay, and I have $104 left in USD. I don't have enough to buy another Bitcoin. You see what I'm saying? And so it's already traded. All right, and you can see I've lost $5.66. This is pretty exciting, not to lose money, but I can see it gaining money really quickly. And I'm going to keep you guys posted on the progress, but I will say this. You need a little bit of money to do this, all right? So don't mess around, because it cost me $1,100 that I sent over to these guys, BTCE, and that cost me $30 wire transfer. So there's some costs involved in it, okay? It cost me $30 to wire transfer, and then from $1,100 it went to $1,070 actually deposited. Now the robot just logs into this account, basically a little machine for you that's working, logs into this account and starts trading with the money you have in it. So if this starts going well, I'll be depositing more money, because I really think that the Bitcoin is something that's totally new, revolutionary, and if you like, if you're interested in gold and silver and all that stuff, I think this is the best investment, to be honest with you. And with the robot, it really is hands off. Okay, so that's my spiel on this, and what I highly recommend is you get involved. If you got some money, get involved in this. I mean, I can't see myself losing money. They've actually made a ton of money with these robots. Every member's making money, so this is expected. What we're thinking is a little bit longer term, where this value starts to grow. Unfortunately, I got in when it's just spiked. Okay, when it spiked to this height. Okay, if I got in a day ago, I'm pretty sure we would have been on the positive already. Okay, so again, if you've got some money, the actual bot, I would definitely go to the one you can afford, obviously. But what I would do is just pick the one that I picked. If you're serious, if I can find it. Pick the platinum. You're definitely going to save money in the long term. 3 years, I don't have to worry about anything. Or pick the gold if you want. This one here, I don't recommend, because if your computer goes down, you can't trade. I mean, that's not very effective, okay? And then definitely think about 500 minimum, or 1,000, or even more, okay? Like I said, I'll be depositing money into that if it starts growing. And it's pretty much letting the bot and the actual currency work for you, as opposed to you doing the work. So it's like another bank account. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that it is okay. It is safe. No questions. Once you throw the money in there, make sure that you do a wire transfer or deposit money with the Coinbase, and you'll see they have many different methods that you can do that. I've also had an account on OKPay for Europeans. You could do that too. But if you're in Canada, international wire transfer works beautifully. If you're in the States, go with the Coinbase, okay? And then deposit the money into this trading account here, okay? And then just connect the robot with the APIs, and then it will do its thing. Totally hands off. Okay? Take care. Hopefully you get involved in this. This is going to be exciting, and I'll keep you posted.